What's up, you guys? Welcome to Tequila Corner Thursday. We're going to be doing Chicago Brew Crew next week, but every other week it's going to be changing up. So next week will be Chicago Brew Crew, and then the week after that will be another Tequila Corner Thursday. I'm here with Mike Moreno, Tequila aficionado, I'm sorry. And today we're going to be talking about Casa Noble. So yeah, if you want to give us a brief overview about
Absolutely. That. The reason that I chose Casa Noble, there's many tequilas in the market, as you well know. There's for different prices and different palates, so it's your choice. The reason I chose Casa Noble is 260-year company, 7 generations of tequila making, and I think it would give you probably the best overview on tequila that you've ever had. If you want to start, it's USDA organic. It's triple distilled. It's very smooth and delicious. The first one that I wanted to show you was the Blanco, and Blanco is probably your first view of tequila, and it'll tell you how the other ones taste. First of all, the Blanco, if you want to get the full essence of tequila, what you want to do is pour just a little bit on the palm of your hand and rub it like you're going to do it on your cheeks, and you'll smell it, and it gives you all the essence of the tequila, and it's almost like you were at the plant itself, and you could smell all the agave, and you could smell all the cooking of the agave. And if you pour it into your glass, what you want to do is get all the essence of the tequila. First of all, you want to smell the middle of the tequila, the middle of the glass of the snifter, and it gives you all the bouquet.
Yeah, you could really smell the
agave,
the blue agave. It's actually really strong.
And you can swirl it a little bit,
oh, yeah.
And if you get the rim of it and smell, it gives you the alcohol. You can smell the alcohol, and on this one, because it's triple distilled, the alcohol is not overbearing, and it's really a good tasting tequila. Smooth, delicious. It's not aged, triple distilled, and with this tequila you can probably make a delicious margarita. And we do have a margarita recipe for you, but we want to move on to show you the other ones, give you a little insight on the tequilas. This tequila here is a Reposado. It's also triple distilled, it's USDA organic, and it's aged for 264 days. And that's one of the reasons that I chose this tequila, is because this tequila is aged that long in French oak, white oak barrels, and that gives you just a flavor incredible flavor that you can't believe. And with this tequila, you could also use it for making margaritas, but it's more a zipping tequila, and it'll give you all the French white oak barrel flavor, because it's aged in that, and most tequilas are aged 4 to 6 months, and this one's 264 days. And
the minute you smell this, actually, you could smell the white oak in there. It's definitely a very different smell compared to the Blanco. It's I don't know.
It's a little young compared to any of the aged ones, but if you want to taste a nice tasty tequila, you probably want to do the tequilas that are aged, and if you don't, you could do Blancos. But most of the people prefer Reposados. Why? I can't answer that. It's just palate to palate. I go from Blanco to Anejo or Extra Anejo, but the most popular one is the Reposado. And reposado means that it's been aged for 4 to 6 months. It's rested in the French white oak barrels, and for 4 to 6 months. This one happens to be rested for 264 days, making it a little smoother. It's triple distilled and it's delicious.
This one is really smooth. Wow, you know what? I really like this. I personally, I'm not a big fan of Blancos. You know, I think that Blancos are mainly used for mixing. But yeah, this, you could taste the white oak barrel that was kind of mixed in there. Has a slight like vanilla scent to it.
The finish on this one also, and all of these too, is that it leaves you a taste in your mouth, and it's all pure blue agave. And that's what you want to get. You want to get the agave to stay in your mouth, and the flavor just to stay and linger. It's not really an aftertaste. It's just all flavor that you would want to keep in your mouth. This one right here is an añejo. This one's aged for 12 months. And that's the reason I chose this. Otherwise, age means it could be aged from 12 months to 13, 14 months. This one's aged 24 months, 2 years.
This also, I believe, is the Santana Edition, which is fairly new, right?
Yeah, this one's fairly new. Santana's actually one of the sponsors of this tequila, and he really knows of his tequilas, and he chose this one because of the triple distillation and USDA organic, and he felt this would be really good for the market and for people to really enjoy a good tequila. And we're going to do the very same thing with this.
And just look at the coloring on this. This has a really, you could tell when it's aged a little longer in the barrel because of the coloring. It's more of a crisp gold.
Yeah, it's an amber tone, and it's aged for 2 years. And normally tequilas are aged 12 months, 13 months, and get the full essence of it.
Wow. Oh.
Delicious.
It has, almost like a slight burnt flavor to it, right?
Yeah, a little bit of butterscotch. You could taste the roasted agave when it's being cooked, and it gives you a good back palate taste, and you get the full flavor of the agave, the French white oak barrel, and you can tell it's triple distilled. It doesn't burn going down. Any of these do not burn going down, and it's just delicious, and it's good to enjoy after dinner or with a good cigar.
Yeah, personally, I actually really like the añejos. I think the flavor is just, there's a lot of flavor in there, and that's one of the main reasons why I like añejos and extra añejos, which is actually the next one we're going to show. It's just because the flavoring is just great on this.
Now the extra añejos, it's really a tequila. Primarily, if you want to enjoy this with good friends or good family gatherings, this is probably the best of the best, the creme de la creme of tequilas. This one's aged over 3 years, and it's also triple distilled, USDA organic, and the bottle is beautiful.
And is this one in the French oak?
This one's the same. It's in a white French oak barrel, and this one's a single barrel, so it's extra añejo. You can't really get this in the market too much. You can get it at Moreno's. It's been discontinued. It's a ceramic bottle, and hopefully the company will bring out another single barrel, and so we could all enjoy. And this one, definitely, you can smell the richness, the amber tones, that it gives you when you look at it. and you don't smell the alcohol content that much, and just looks really nice.
Wow, that's incredibly smooth.
This one, you get all the cook of the agave, all the flavor of the French white oak, and goes down really smooth, and you can really enjoy this.
Yeah, this is... Wow. I really enjoy this tequila, actually. Like I was saying, the...
Creme de la creme.
Yeah, the Casa Noble line is really just great. And the Añejos and the Extra Añejos, like I was saying earlier, are some of my favorites. And Casa Noble just does it right. This is
imported by Works, which does a good job of bringing good tequilas. And you know, there's all types of tequilas for depending on your pocketbook and depending on your palate. But I thought this would be something that you could really get a feel of tequila. Tequilas has come a long way. It's almost like drinking a cognac now. My suggestion is to try this because it's going to give you the feel for tequilas, and you're going to enjoy this for a long time. And then I strongly suggest that you go and try different tequilas and it'll make you an aficionado. It'll give you a good idea of what all the tequilas are about. They've come a long way, 7 generations of tequila making, 260 years. You can't beat that.
Okay, well, thank you again for showing us about Casa Noble. Well, I hope everyone out there enjoyed our little video on Casa Noble. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You could also find us on Facebook.com as well as Twitter. And yeah, stay tuned for next week. We're going to have another video of the Chicago Brew Crew. And then the week after that, like I was saying earlier, we'll have another Tequila Corner Thursday. And on that note, I guess we're going to sign off. Cheers.